Jet Black is an Undertale fan. Oh, look, a stabby go nuts Varuk. Drinking my blood orange flavor San Pellegrino again. And eating Chinese food.
Winter's coming. Buy a can already.
I love the vegetables that are used in Oriental cuisine.
See you soon.
Chestnuts. Bamboo shoots. Wait, is a nut technically a vegetable? Or is a nut a form of fruit? I'm actually not sure. I forgot to make my Red Rock purchase last time. End of episode, Red Rock purchase. Malawan Black Label. The good stuff. Got the band back together.
You can never be too well armed. Bang! I'll always buy guns you don't need.
But do you do that on purpose, Marcus? If this had a twin shot accessory, it would be really good. Closest thing there is to a common masher, sort of. And now that I'm wearing Hyperion Hornet.
Thanks for the coin.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Help List. Security forces successfully repelled yet another attack from the Slab Bandit clan today. The Slabs, headed by the bandit leader known as Brick, were founded several months after the liberation in New Haven. The group's stated goal remains the same: to assassinate Handsome Jack, burn every Pandoran settlement to the ground, and plunge the entire planet into utter chaos. Following today's attacks, the bounty offered on the bandit Brick has increased substantially. See your local Hyperion bounty board for details.
Brick is probably proud of that. Anyway, now that I'm wearing Hyperion Hornet, I can lay siege to Brenya. By that I mean opportunity. And have got some new toys to play with. Oh, I could just sell these, but some character could get use out of them. One more space. This is one of the locations where Mike sometimes shows up. Oh, I can pass this off since it's level 20. Same barrel, which is Dahl, same bandit grip. I think they both have the same Dahl sight. This one has a Dahl stock, this one has a Malawan stock. 6 levels apart. If they were closer to the same level, they would make a fun pair to Zerk with. Now I need to decide what to leave behind. Don't want to have more than 10 in my inventory. I need Karate sniper rifle. I could get some more use out of the Quasar. Didn't mean to do that equippy. It's still doing the thing it does. Oh... Explodey, slag, corrody, more corrody. I can stash this one. And this one, well, I don't know. I'll stash this one. Take this one. Stash this. Stash this. I'll probably be hitting level 27. So I should probably take this one. Stash the fire one. Keep the non-elemental with me. So these two. Definitely this, because it couldn't hoit. Yeah, I'll go ahead and switch that over. Probably be using the fire development. What's that called? Clement development. A lot more in Lynchwood. And since you can have an even number of weapons equipped, I prefer to have an even number of weapons in my inventory for actual use. And then leave the rest of the space empty and ready for to be filled with more loot. Oh, what would be useful? I've got acid covered. I don't anticipate fire being all that useful. Breaking shields, not all that necessary until UVHM. And I probably don't need both of these. Not too OP, I hope. Shield recharge rate. There it is. 14.7. It seems like the main mission would be 24 and these two would be 23. Oh well. I'll figure out what order to do them in when I get there.
You're not going to be able to stop Jack.
Let me get all the dialogue stuff out of the way. Must have already done that. Thunderball Fists. That name is a reference to a 1970s Hong Kong movie called The Super Inframan, also known simply as Inframan.
I'm legally obligated to tell you that I ain't a real doctor. Remember, we're always going.
And I should probably hate myself for knowing that. Blue Label Malawon SMG. I wish they all had that disc thing, regardless of label color.
Feast your eyes upon the paradise that awaits you in opportunity. A world
I'll take a swig of my drink.
excitement and potential. Just think, right now, this could be you. Or
To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password in his voice. If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in opportunity, I can get you through that door.
I might deal with this later.
Cameras on? Good. I need you to snag an orbital drop beacon and some surveyor lures. I'll explain why once you've got them. Oh, and while you're at it, take out some engineers. We need to show the universe this town is as good for your health as a bullet to the face.
Hi there, this is a message from Handsome Jack to the construction workers of Opportunity. You fine gentlemen are building the future. Once the city is done and its carefully selected citizens are brought in, you'll be able to see the true beauty that Opportunity represents. From a distance, that is. I mean, you guys aren't coming anywhere near the city once it's done. But you can check it out from, like, binoculars or something.
Elitist prick. I'll do this one first.
For this crap!
To my weaponry!
Pick the real one! I'd almost finished my
Two slag splats, no slag. One slag splat, one slag. Inconsistency is not how I operate. Finish it off with this.
Come on! Now I gotta deal with bandits?
Come on.
Decoys!
I'll get some more use out of my Quasar.
Let me do my job! Give up already!
Protection skill. I vanish.
Where's Trevor Goodchild? That's too much fun. I'm having too much fun, Marcus.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. 2 words, my friend. No refund. See you real soon, I'm sure.
Hyperion Command has made a few requests of the construction team. 1. Start dying less. Right? Actually, it looks like that was the only thing on the list. Still, sound advice.
With those lures, you can trick those surveyor bots to fly wherever you want. If you slap the lures on some jack propaganda, the surveyors should crash into them. Could be fun.
It does sound like fun. Let's break his ego. Let's break his super ego. Tyrants are often driven by an out-of-control super ego,
Lock and load.
which is why they always think they're doing good.
Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it. Guns, I got them, you need them. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Matching barrel, matching exhaust port, plus it has this thing on it.
See you soon. Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Right in the crotch.
Stay still! Damn it!
I love that. Ugh.
Success.
Success imminent. Your arm's off. Now your other one's off.
Alright, that was it. Back to work.
I wasn't trained for this crap!
Well, that's not my problem. Just a moment, just a moment. I'm back. Let's see how a synergy does against a constructor. Living legend. The arrogance. Glockenhaus. What do they mean when they say Glockenhaus?
I'll stop you!
That sounds like a German name, a last name. Uh-oh. Nuke. Impending nuke.
Time to go to work.
Ah, you screwed your payload over. Didn't count for anything. Move. Another nuke? Give me a break. Camper. If I didn't have all this other stuff distracting me, I could shoot the nukes out of the air. Ah, see? Your nuke was futile. Now, no more distractions, please. What did I just say? Not bad. A Drew could have gotten that job done with one Magnum. And there's Bloodwing. Bloodwing's remains. Kind of looks like George Clooney. 90s era George Clooney. Aside from that white streak. Did you ever see From Dusk Till Dawn? super badass impending. Uh-oh, look at my remaining ammo. I do not represent the Roman Empire, so I'm going to fire off a few extra shots. I don't think most people realize what 666 actually represents symbolically. Of course, it would be a pansy to put its stupid shield up right away. See? And it's already doing that. One more. Ah. Futile. Tactics are feeble. Typically, any type of shotgun is the best weapon. Well, most types of shotguns are the best weapons for taking out those nukes. Still haven't found the Hyperion Allegiance relic aside from the blue level 15 one that I gave to this character from another character.
Supply beacon to the big crane past the waterfront quarter. Once you call in a drop, the moonshot will destroy the crane. Should look great on film.
Pillage. Swing by the shops before I do that. Atlas had better foot soldiers in Borderlands 1 than Hyperion has in Borderlands 2. Also, that gun looks like an elongated Hyperion SMG.
Get your health and shields right here. Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, doctor said. Nothing like a good saying. Good luck.
Security camera by the small orange.
Buy a gun already.
We don't want to repeat the mistakes of the Hyperion suburbs on the
I
media.
always
Half the town got blown to bits when they tried to take shower.
So why was the Aeon Flux movie not as awesome as the show? Where to begin? Denied. Yeah, let's see which one I got this time. That's kind of funny that on this character I happen to earn Hyperion Hornet before Hyperion Heroism. But that's because I did so intentionally. Because you have to do a very specific thing, a specific way to get Hyperion Hornet. That's why I just...
That ought to do it. Get to the Co-Opportunity Outreach Center and broadcast that footage you shot.
You know what? I should have been looking at it from this angle. Easy to overlook this.
Let's talk weapons, everybody.
Well, weapon sales have skyrocketed since the opening of the vault.
No. I'm talking style. You look at our guns, what do they offer?
Increased accuracy, stabilizers.
Class, sweetheart. They offer class. You buy from those war hippies in Malawan, the gun's named like the Fervent Gospel or the Guileless Provocateur, some pretentious crap. You get a bandit gun, they can't even spell pistol, right? When you look at the names of those guns, you feel like a dumbass. When you look at a Hyperion gun, I want you to feel classy.
Okay, sir. How do you propose we accomplish?
Synergy, dynamicism, longitudinal, words with heft, words with meaning, words that evidently nobody in this room understands given the blank looks you troglodytes are giving me right now. Look, when you pick up a Hyperion shotgun called the projectile diversification, you'll know it was made by smart sons of bitches. For smart sons of bitches. Jesus, is anyone writing this down? I'm giving you gold here, people.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Speaking of synergy, I've got a good one right here. Plain old green, and it's perfectly serviceable. And would be even if it was level 21 or 22. It happens to be 24. My Karate one with the Tedior grip, level 21. Swapped it out for this one because, well, I figured I don't need everything to be Karate go nuts. This one just deals raw damage with good firing.
Hartnell, W. Strauss, T. Berkeley, J. Baker, T. Now a moment of silence for the workers' loss. All right, that was it. Back to work.
I should have meleeed them.
Now, to broadcast the fruits of your hard work. Your work's done. Doubt anyone will be in a hurry to move here now. Come on back.
Your eyes upon the paradise that awaits you in opportunity. A world filled with excitement and potential. Just think, right now, this could be you. Or this. Or this. Emigrate to opportunity today.
That's emigrate with an E. I would not want to live here.
Goodbye.
In such a controlled, clinical environment.
Vault Hunter! It's a Vault Hunter!
Making sure that the reload completed. Give me the cash. Ha. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you. This. This one. I'm having too much fun, Marcus.
Alright, workers, time for your lunch break. 5, 4, 1, hope you enjoyed your break. Back to work.
That one's still standing. These things vaguely vaguely resemble action figures I had as an 80s kid in the 80s with a mold. No, that was before I had a mold. Remember, what were they called? Robo-Force. My favorite character was Sota. S-O-T-A. He was the scientist of the good guys. His color scheme was blue and white. And he looked kind of like R2-D2. And that's probably why he was my favorite.
Damn, I'm underpaid!
Yeah. Yeah, you are. But that's not my problem. Notice how they use the name Jack in place of God. That's idolatry, yo. Guess you could say Jack is a real Nimrod. You know, like Nimrod, the tyrant of Babylon, who believed himself to be a god in the flesh. Usually when you call someone a Nimrod, it simply means that they're dumb. But it should mean that they're exceptionally arrogant. Oops. It's not, what am I doing? Fingers are getting confused. Wow.
Oh, he dropped a key. Do a lady a favor and grab it. Every key fits in the lock, sugar. Check the containers. See if that key opens one of them.
Now, I have to decide. Do I want backstab or be like water? backstab. That way I don't have to think too much about how I go about things. Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I just want consistency. And now, I love this masterpiece. Look at that monster.
Get off our planet!
See how long you can withstand that. Hard to aim. But you can't have plain old iron sights on a perp or a ledge, even if that's all you need. Because someone didn't put a whole lot of thought into that.
I'd almost finished my comic collection.
This would be a good gun for scoring easy second wins at close range. Not so easy at a distance, since you're forced to shoot from the hip while fighting for your life. Hold on just a moment.
Come up here.
I'm back. Had to go do something. What was it? Oh. Fire versus acid. In this case, acid wins. Ah, he said Glockenhouse too.
First model to see.
Mutilation overdrive. That thing's up there. Ha! Nailed it. Not with one shot as I would prefer, but I nailed it. No, wait, I have to say it like rolling. Nailed it! I wanted to stop on the floor below this one. Oh, these pipes with these shapes remind me of that one area. And what is it? Oh, Claptrap's Robolution DLC for Borderlands 1. Tartarus Station. Oh.
Figures.
Eyes open, boys. We're hearing reports of vault hunters infiltrating the city. Don't be afraid to run. We're not getting paid enough for this crap.
Red dot over there. This gun is well worth the ammo consumption.
Sounds like that key was just the right size. See if there's anything useful in there. If I know my explosives, and I'd like to think I do, you could use those charges to flood the construction site. If you'd blow up the nearby retaining wall and flood those pits, I'd be awful grateful.
Old Balloon Tits is still holding a grudge against me, huh?
Awfully
I mean,
grateful.
don't get me wrong, I get it. Once you've eaten prime rib for free, it's hard to go back to sucking down hamburgers for cash. If you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Jack, I understand metaphors.
Dicks! I'm talking about dicks.
No kidding. You also could have been talking about sex as a general concept.
Reminder, you can tell R42 Infiltrator at 34 security cameras.
Let's see what this does for construction.
Don't want to repeat the mistake in the Hyperion suburbs of Aeon. That's the contact low bit when they tried to shout.
Meh. It's not like I thought an apparatus would ever be as good as a vision. I still felt the need to compare it. Surprised I haven't used this more. Never understood why they made that so cramped. If you were playing as Krieg, you'd have a hard time maneuvering in there. Have a hard time maneuvering in there anyway. I hear that bot wandering around. I want what it has. Oh, it's not one of those types. Ah, the chunk detonated that. Totally Aeon Flux.
Get away from the explosive, sugar. They're gonna make a big boom.
Didn't I pick up 2 of them? And it looks like I only placed 1.
My construction side! Oh, for Roxy, you bitch!
Haven't heard Jack that angry since I kicked his plastic surgery ass to the curb. Come on back, sugar.
Still some stuff to do yet. Slip and slide. I don't really think I've ever taken the time to observe what this water does and where it goes. We're gonna cash. This should go quickly.
Eyes open, boys. We're hearing reports of vault hunters infiltrating the city. Don't be afraid to run. We're not getting paid enough for this crap.
While I'm here, I should point out how it is that I know Hyperion weapons use caseless ammo. One of their billboards actually says it. Also, while I'm here, I should make sure to get all of those echo thingamadoozers. One thing at a time. As I was saying,
But why would you build a metropolis in the middle of a bandit-infested wasteland? I don't understand, sir. Of course you don't, because you're as lacking in vision as you are in brain cells. You don't do things because they're easy, you do them because they're work. But, sir, that still didn't really explain anything. Opportunities to these people. The future is coming together, Nora, and opportunities are...
That's one of the body doubles Jack uses to confuse assassins and impress his underlings. Grab the pocket watch device he dropped. It echoes his biosignature to every machine in the immediate area, so his doubles can do all of his hand-kissing and baby shit for him. That pocket watch also records audio. Jack loved to listen to the praise of his underlings. We need to create a voice modulator so you can speak in Jack's voice. Get to an info kiosk.
that was not Timothy, by the way. Ugh.
Drop your weapons!
I'm having too much fun, Marcus.
Get me fired! I was nearly done with my shift, you jackass!
Welcome to Opportunity. You chose to live here because you represent the You have the courage to emigrate to Pandora and the bank accounts to pay my energy price.
Did you know that some people on this planet still believe in silly superstitions, like angels, demons, and ancient alien warriors? We like to call them bandits.
Yes, this is going to work. If I get a few more samples of Jack's voice, I can make a voice modulator for you. You need to get more voice samples from the other info kiosks.
Technically, on this planet, we're the aliens. Should get some more use out of this. Surprise!
Did you know you're staring at the future side of the Opportunity Pleasure Palace? That's right, for $1,000 you'll be able to spend an hour with a life-size likeness of me.
I almost have what I need. Just activate a few more kiosks.
Narcissist much?
Guns! I got them, you need them. May it help you kill many things. A pleasure as always. Thanks for the scratch.
In Borderlands 3, can we please have shops that don't move around when we're buying stuff?
Goodbye, friend.
I mean, the list, so not the shop itself move around, obviously. I mean, you know what I mean.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? Always happy to do business with a small partner.
All right. Did you come out of nowhere, or did I? Let's do this one. Easier to aim. What are you doing?
Friggin' bandits!
Development against those things is overkill. But effective. Surveyor versus development.
Hey, kids, did you know your chances of being disemboweled increase by 80,000% upon leaving opportunity? It's a scientific fact.
Draven's gun repair. Never really took the time to look at this before. I wonder if any of those names are references to movies or something. Oh, and here we go. Servo assist caseless auto. Perfectly parted Hyperion vision right there. Sophisticated auto pistol. Caseless ammunition. Did I hear a constructor land? Maybe it wasn't a constructor.
Hope you've had your shots. A fantastic day for
I
capitalism.
hear a robo-droid bot.
Nothing like a good sale. Farewell, friend.
Hey, kids. Did you know what your mommies and daddies gave up so your family could live in opportunity? Literally nothing. Your family is paid to be here. I'm the one who feeds and protects everyone. Remember, we should all love our parents, but love me more.
Textbook tyrant philosophy. Usurpation of the family. Hear it. There it is. Not so frivolous tactical reload. I almost like this one better, just because it's easier to aim. This garage type place opens up and unleashes that constructor, and then you gain access to this. Still haven't found a replacement Hyperion relic. Flat off standard twin barrel does not have good synergy on a Jake.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
But clever. Acting in tandem like that. Wasn't expecting that.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Here's a question to bake your noodle. Why would a gun that uses caseless ammo have a reciprocating charging handle? Also, I should get some use out of this. Some of my prettiest guns.
Citizens of Opportunity, you represent the beginning of a grand adventure. Opportunity is also the first time you're in the city of Pandora. What the heck? I can hear what you're saying.
Figures.
Do I see a stack of rib rock? Yes, I do.
Did you know littering an opportunity is punishable by death? If not, you also ought to know complaining about Opportunity's laws is considered verbal littering.
Screw legalism.
Guns,
Who would
glorious
ever
guns.
want to live in a society like that?
Check back later to see my new weapon of the day. It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Don't have too much fun. Stay alive out there.
Still having fun with my exploding elemental. These plain old greens can contend with blues and perps.
Get your health and shields right here. Catch you.
Should I hang out here for another half a minute?
Remember,
Oh, and
workers, there's no help me, I'm bleeding internally and need to see a doctor in team.
That's pathological altruism, yo. My synergy and my competition. Both Hyperion guns with flat-off barrels, so they make a good matching pair.
Guns, guns, guns.
Stabbing torpedo.
See you soon. Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
Not bad, not bad. If that's your
Check back
sort of
later to
thing.
see my new
I prefer the
weapon of
lance.
day.
Torg blast rifle with Jacob's barrel. Hey,
Munitions.
it's a sticky homing. I have a sticky lobbed. Stick it with my blue one.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed. I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
I think I would like a sticky lobbed quasar with a fuse time of like 1.0. No higher than 2.0. E-Tech. Caseless auto. Servo assisted loading mechanism. Servo assisted. Caseless ammunition. I hear a droid. Emigrate with an E. It's another one. Advertisement with the dimensions caseless ammo. Thought that was the way in. So that door is shut for no reason. No switch to open it. Why do you do this to me? Haha. you don't. You get back here.
Ruin you.
I love that. So hard to aim with this torque sight. At least it's not a structurally superfluous shotgun scope. Iron sights are all you need. And they damn well better line up right. Every single time in Borderlands 3, with every weapon type. That is so Aeon Flux. I could never live in such a clinical environment. So you're gonna let me in there or what? Are you gonna make me leave and come back? Is that what it takes? Should I have to do that? I don't think, feel, or believe that I should have to do that. This is taking so long that the same enemies are coming back over and over again. See? Stupid door.
Who needs a medical license when you got
1138. THX 1138, George Lucas's true masterpiece.
Hyperion Command has made a few requests of the construction team.
catch you later?
I don't usually focus on kill skills. I usually focus on skills that function consistently under general circumstances. And then, if I want to augment that with kill skills, I'll go ahead and do so. I hear a droid. I can't believe I have to do this. I'll go. It doesn't matter where. Now watch, when I get back there, it's probably still not going to be open. There was a Kerblaster in that load screen. While I'm here, I might as well check these.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions.
It's not murder if they're enemy combatants.
A pleasure as always. May it keep you safe in your travels. Don't have things of medical license when you got style.
I'll stick with the one I've got, but I'll buy this for another character.
Hope it helps. Zer0.
Plus it'll count toward 2 different challenges. Just the fact that I bought that. You know what? Let's see just how much immunity it grants to electrocute damage. Also, significant difference in amp damage. But, yeah. White label Calipine. Perfect hybrid. All Jake and Mal.
Feast your eyes upon the paradise that awaits you. A world filled with excitement and potential. Just think, right now, this could be you. Or this. Or this. Emigrate to opportunity today.
Even the trees look rigidly controlled.
Come on! Now I gotta deal with bandits? It's almost finished. Get the real one!
A grenade.
Welcome to existence. Destructionosity. Please be open. Oh, come on.
Like shit, you jackass! I wasn't trained
Bring it.
I didn't sign up to fight friggin' bandits!
Or not. Missed opportunity. Inopportunity. What am I missing here? What have I forgotten? I wanted to get this all done in one go. I want that med file.
Welcome to the Hyperion City of Opportunity. Littering is punishable by death.
Feast your eyes upon the paradise that awaits you in
Can I do a rebound shot? I don't know where to go or what to do. I really thought that was supposed to open. Oh, how do I get there? Oh, that's right.
Attach the pocket watch quickly.
Run!
Or, you know, slowly.
Haste makes waste. For a rolling stone is worth 2 in the bush.
I see the files. All done. Now grab the voice modulator. Great. Now, unfortunately, you will speak in Jack's voice until you reach the security room. I will tell you the password to open it at the appropriate time.
As my voice changes, I cannot help it.
I sound like a jerk.
You seriously thought you could hide from me, Angel? Is that what you thought? Say goodbye to your friend, Angel. Say it.
See you soon.
You found a way past the final door to Angel's control core, huh? Well, she's kept up her part of the bargain, surprisingly. Time to return the favor. Come on back and we'll steal ourselves a vault key.
Not the first time I've gotten confused.
This is a message to the Crimson
I didn't
Raiders
sign up for
Resistance.
this.
You see that shining city on the horizon? That's what you're resisting. Beauty, purity, order. You think about that the next time you're sleeping in your own filth.
Freedom is more important than order.
Eyes open, boys. We're hearing reports of vault hunters infiltrating the city. Don't be afraid to run. We're not getting paid enough for this.
It's an age-old argument. I should try to check at least one more chest. There are red chests that can spawn in different locations. This is one of them. Potential locations. That might be another. See if I can run right up here. Yeah.
Go to hell!
Not bad, not bad. Well, it has a structurally superfluous scope, but that's not bad either. It's a perfectly parted Dahl repeater with a twin shot accessory, which means it fires an 8-round burst in 2x4 configuration, which means it rips most enemies apart with one burst. So it's worth the ammo consumption. Does this have a Hyperion scope, which it doesn't need? This also has a Hyperion scope, which it doesn't really need. Accuracy should be factored like a shotgun, in my opinion. Notice how it has a compound trigger, like a Glock. On a Glock, that's part of its safety. 3-stage internal safety mechanism built into the action, which is why they're called safe action pistols. I used to own a Glock 23 40 caliber compact. While I'm here, I should do one of those exclamation point missions. This one.
Welcome to the Hyperion Hall of History. All
Reminder, workers.
Goodbye.
Tell R42 hit an assault turret from an E34 hidden security camera by the small orange stripe at the base of the mountain. We don't want to repeat the mistakes of the Hyperion suburbs on Promethea, as the town got blown to bits when they tried to take showers.
Stole my lunch anyway.
Stole your lunch? What is this, middle school? Really? What caused that?
In the beginning, Pandora was chaos. And then there was Jack. When Jack came to Pandora, he found a world of danger and hardship. Jack armed himself to the teeth, using the quality armaments of Hyperion, the company he called home.
Since when has Hyperion ever made revolvers? That kind of looks like a revolver. And that looks like Zed's place in Firestone, but that doesn't look like Firestone. Hyperion used to make rocket launchers in Borderlands 1. And they made machine pistols in Borderlands 1 also, but the magazine well was not in front of the trigger guard. That's how Vladoff designed theirs, as per Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, but not Borderlands 1.
Jack learned of a legendary vault that housed a terrible evil. He defeated many horrors to reach the vault. Hideous monsters and vicious bandits.
And now a reading of this week's construction casualties. Hartnell, W. Troughton, P. Pertwee, J. Baker, T. Now a moment of silence for the workers lost. All right, that was it. Back to work.
Are those casings ejecting out of a revolver? Give us a break. Kind of looks like Bruce Campbell right there. That shotgun kind of looks like a Torg or Dahl from Borderlands 1.
And 5 years ago, Jack defeated the monster inside the vault, triumphed over the evil treasure seekers, and brought peace to Pandora. With that done, the handsome one staked a claim on the very planet he had saved. For the opening of the vault bore a wonderful secret only he could have predicted.
That shirt tail looks ridiculous.
This mysterious alien element flourished across Pandora, and Jack became an overnight trillionaire.
Alien element? Was it brought to this planet from some other planet, or is it indigenous to this planet? Humans don't understand what the word alien means.
Today, Jack, now the owner of the Hyperion Corporation, has dedicated his life to bringing bandit scum to justice. There is only one word to describe what Jack has become to Pandora: a hero.
When order is oppression, chaos is justice.
Thank you for visiting the Hall of History. Take this tax refund as a reward for your continued loyalty.
Surprise!
Ghost.
All right, workers, time for your lunch break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you enjoyed your break. Back to work.
Hearing your character speak in Jack's voice is, gotta admit, kind of funny. Bleh. Might as well check the shops, just because.
Guns! Glorious guns!
Well, that's a perfect hybrid. Jake and Hype. Don't really need that. I have to try this out on another character. It's not every day you find a twin-shot Dahl pistol with a matching barrel, and on top of that, this one also has a matching grip. It's only too bad it doesn't also have a matching sight, because it doesn't really need any sort of scope, especially not an ultra-zoom Hyperion. Would pair well with this. Fuse time's a little high for my taste, though not terrible.
Don't get killed! Get your health and shields right here. Catch you later.
I should go and let myself get shot by electric blasts just to test the effectiveness of this so-called electro-immunity shield, because I've noticed that shields that claim to grant immunity don't usually do so very well. There's an electro enemy. Let's see how this goes. Ha! I knew it. So, do you not understand what immunity means? Still, it is a purple amp shield. You're late to the party. I was just about to leave. Put this back on.
I disappeared.
Right out of the air. Zone sportsmanship style. I'm out of ammo. To paraphrase Burt Gummer, that's never happened to me before. Yes, it has. Way early in this playthrough. It only happens to me on Allegiance runs. The Doom Cleaner is actually good. It never needs a scope, and that one has a scope. Structurally superfluous scope. Jericho. Blue label fire. Those aren't half bad. Ray kill's better though if we're talking aftermarket Palawan sniper rifles. Look how much ammo I regained. This monster is worth the ammo consumption.
Feeling overburdened by money?
Dahl grip, Dahl stock, Dahl scope, Hyperion barrel.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough. Look at that out there!
4 levels difference. And the lower level one that I've got is better. That's been a recurring theme so far.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Thanks for the stretch. Pleasure doing business. Don't die, I need your business. Engineer, let the loaders do the lifting. Loaders. Guns! I got that. You need that. This is called...
I'm going to skip that one for now. That one can be hard to do solo because you have to keep the constructor alive while it's under constant assault, constant barrage. And it's an adaptive shield. I like the color of it, but I rarely use them.
Guns! Glorious guns!
Not bad, not bad. Palawan barrel, always good to have on a launcher because it makes rockets go fasterify.
Farewell, friend.
Dig it. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
That from me, if you want to live. You can always trust the gun at your side.
This is almost perfectly parted. We've got all Dahl in a straight line here. Down here we've got Tedior. Up here we've got Palawan.
Always happy to do business with a vault hunter.
How much Rid Rock do I have? 74. Because yet again I forgot to make that Rid Rock purchase. Or maybe I could use the excuse that I was trying to score 100 Rid so I could make 2 purchases at the same time.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. 2 words, my friend. No refunds.
Stay frosty, people.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it. Catch you later.
That's right, I filled this out already. Now let's see how this compares to this. Obviously, the grounded is better than synergistic overall, not just because of the number of green arrows, but because you've got better amp damage plus the supposed immunity to electrocute damage. I'll put that in there. put that in there too. I'll just sell this. And the next time I'll pass this off and this. Because some other character will be able to get use out of those. Don't want them to go to waste.
We'll make it through this.
$75 Ridlock.
I don't got all day, Skag.
Pistol. And then SMG.
Maybe that helps you kill stuff better.
And I'm halfway there.
I get a little lonely.
Insert Bon Jovi reference. Raise Your Hands is my favorite Bon Jovi song.
I'm legally obligated to tell you.
I just, did I? Yeah, shop's changed over, that's right.
Portable clinic. What can I get for you? You can never be too well armed.
If this had a twin shot accessory, a Karate twin shot Dahl machine pistol, that with any barrel,
See you soon.
or just the same, a Karate double tap.
Farewell, friend.
That would be a droid massacre.
Guns, glorious guns.
Just the same if this had a twin shot accessory instead of a laser marker.
I'm always happy to take your money.
It's not really a laser sight, it's a laser marker. Everyone calls them sights, but they're not sights. They're markers. There's a difference.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Try not to die. If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way.
Well, which one is somebody going to choose? 18, 19, or 20? They're all the same level and the same price.
You're an organ donor, right?
Get you a new edition of This Just In.
Nothing like a little vengeance to round out the day.
Kiss of Death always has a fuse time of 3.0. And isn't it interesting that it's explosive element? That is occasionally a thing with Malawan, but never with weapons. What if it could be, though? I mean, never with guns. Of course, you knew that's what I meant. In Borderlands 1, explosive could be an element.
This isn't a discussion. You're not going without me, period.
Look, I need you here protecting Sanctuary. If this turns out to be a trap, I need you to keep these people safe.
Is this because Angel told me not to come? It is, isn't it?
Lilith, damn it, would you just trust me, okay?
If you get killed, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Noted.
If you live, I'm tearing those clothes right off your body.
Yeah,
Also,
Lilith, we're standing right
also
here.
Noted.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Go on.
Yeah. I can give this to one of my bricks.
Oh. Time to think up some memorable last words.
Foreshadowing much?
This is it, everybody. Lilith, Mordecai, you're protecting the city. Brick will provide air support from Thousand Cuts, and I'll climb up to Control Core Angel from the cliff face. Any questions?
Yeah, why ain't I going? I gotta pay Hyperion back for Bloodwing.
And you will, but for now I need you protecting Sanctuary in case this is just another trap. You'll get your payback, Mordecai. I promise.
Long as you say so, Roland.
Vault Hunter, we have a shot at stealing the vault key and stopping Jack from waking the warrior. All you have to do is get past a force field that'll atomize you, destroy a bunker carrying enough firepower to level a continent, and get through a door you can't possibly open.
That's his way of saying we're probably gonna die.
It's time to get Claptrap to Thousand Cuts. We need him to shut down the force field.
Make it painful, guys.
This is gonna be fun!
That's the spirit, and this really is one of the funnest missions. It's action-packed the whole way through. Oh... could sell this one right now.
Hey, Slab.
Hey, Slaboid.
Catch a gun! Ugh, never doing that again. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Both level 25. With the weapons and gear I've currently got, I could take on either of these missions. And I'd be well equipped for either or both. But, oh... and this is next time I'm talking about. I don't want to do Lynchwood. I'll round this episode out like I usually do with some gambling. Gambling go nuts. A go-go. That's exactly what I want. Red rock. Tease. Same pattern twice. Is that an omen? Get it? Omen. Tease. Red rock. Tease. Lemon lime presents. Look at that, it's built the same way as this one. Even the same site, Dahl. What are the chances of that? Tease. Tease.
Just give me some of this shit.
Anarchist with no prefix. Yeah, 30-30. I have a lever action 30-30. It's a Marlin. Jacobs makes lever action guns in Borderlands 3, finally. Stalker. Even with both the Jacobs barrel and grip, a Vladoff machine pistol still has a fire rate of 5.5, which is better than a Hyperion Vision. Unless the Hyperion Vision has a Vladoff grip, which typically gives it a fire rate of 5.6 as opposed to the typical 5.0.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
Have to double check, since my trust has been violated so many times. Pardon my congestion. Believe it or not, it's more tolerable than it sometimes is. Sometimes the meds don't even do anything. Can I get a slag and stab sniper rifle? Any barrel. Preferences are Malawan or Vladoff. Slag and a pig sticker. Cheese. Don't like spinning guns. I like double taps. Dahl double tap and Torg Lance. Still need 5 pieces of rib, and somehow I had a feeling I'd get a Jake revolver. Right then and there, a green Jake. Because if I wasn't doing a Hyperion allegiance, if I wasn't doing any sort of allegiance, type of handgun I would want the most would be either a Jacobs or a Dahl. Tease. One more Red Rock is all I need. Tease.
Winter's coming.
What is this planet?
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Perfect hybrid of sorts. Bandit barrel, bandit grip, 9-shooter, not bad for its level, and the Malawan holographic reflex sight makes up for the lack of functional iron sights. No front sight, plus this rear groove sight doesn't really line up with your line of sight, as it should.
Come on back anytime. Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? I'm always happy to take your money.
You are so...
Guns! I got them. You need...
There's a Torg Lance. Good parts combo. Vlad grip to slightly compensate for the slow fire rate. The Jacobs barrel,
Later, Vault Hunter.
in my opinion, really does work well on a Torg.
Farewell, friend.
Everyone overlooks the Lance. Everyone overlooks the double tap.
Humble shop.
No one wants to
I'm
use
sure we'll be doing this.
common standard issue aftermarket stuff. Even though it's
I'll keep you that way.
most of what's available to you is exactly that. Get good at using common
It may
weapons.
take some serious convincing to get Claptrap to head to Thousand Cuts.
You know what? Stop doing that. Stop it. What did I accidentally transfer over? Must have been this. So irritating. All right. Overall, most likely, basically evenly matched. We should be comparing closer to the same level. Can I get a red rock? I only need one. One iridium ingot. Nope.
Is that a vault hunter?
I'll give the proficiency relic priority over the explosive kiss of death.
Always knew I'd end up on Pandora. $13 means it actually holds 12, 16. Which means you can fire 4 instead of only 3.
that, as you can imagine, makes a significant difference. This white label class mod just looks out of place with all this color going on. Well, better score that red rock so I can call it. Getting kind of tired. Only need one piece. Just one red rock. Let's see just how inspiring that is. It's not bad. Wait, was that a... Yeah, twin shot. Can only fire 3 times per battery cell. Another one configured in a similar fashion. Different sight. But the same barrel grip and stock. What are the chances of that? Tease. I want that red rock. I want my $2. Tease. I wonder how many of you will get that reference. Tease. Give me my red rock. I can do this all day. Tease. NPCs just milling around, standing in my way or walking in front of me. So irritating. Tease. C. Tease. An upple means 9, right? Because it fires a 9-round burst in 3x3 configuration while aiming down sights. Tease. Liquid was the prefix of some sniper rifles in Borderlands 1. I forget what it indicates. But I remember it being one of the types of sniper rifles that I ever really liked in Borderlands 1. The one that I liked the most happened to be made by SMS. Remember SMS? They made some of the best stuff. Just one more Red Rod. One more. Give me a Red Rock. You'll give me a stack of 4, 8, or a whole bunch. I only need one. Just one. That looks kind of a lot like one that I've got.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Doggone it. Stop that. Do I have to put you down for being untrustworthy? Some of you will get that reference. This could replace the one I've got.
Oh god, it's a Vault Hunter. Just be cool.
Buy a gun already.
Winter's coming.
Oh, don't do this to me. See what it's doing? Ugh. Which is actually better? That's a tough call. I don't know. I'll go with the higher level one. Probably won't even use it anyway. Even though all in all, I think
You can never be too well armed.
this one's overall better. Mostly because of its capacity.
I've always got new stock. Check back, please.
Still need that one red rock. I'll keep going until I get it. Denied.
Time!
That is a thing of beauty. Can't just let that go to waste. There we go.
Why ain't you bought something yet?
Because I just got the red rock I need.
Anybody ask? You found that.
Next purchase will be backpack, followed by bank as per typical.
If you got the money, I'll save your gall darn life. Set out.
Might as well hang out until the shops change over. Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Feeling overburdened by money.
It's not bad, but why not go for a Snyder in each element? A green Snyder will outperform a blue Jericho of the same level.
Don't have too much fun.
Assuming it's that kind of Snyder, the kind that I call Snyder Mark I, which has a matching Malawan barrel. Dahl grip, Hyperion stock, Jacob scope.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Remember, we're always open. Come on back here. I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Oh, wait. Losing my concentration.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? I always buy guns you don't need. Farewell, friend. Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below. Buy a gun already.
Oh, look, another one. The other one's better. Well, the other one's better for regenerating rockets, I should say.
Get killed.
If you want to use it as an actual weapon, you might actually want more torque parts on it. Did I leave anything in the vending machines? I don't think so. Put this here and this here. Or do it like that. Because I want my character to look as cool as possible when I'm selecting them from the start screen. Well, Lynchwood next time. I'll save this for later. Catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slaboids.